Only on Fox tonight, a former Hendersonville worker talks with Fox 17 News about what he describes as wrongful termination. His is the second whistleblower lawsuit in just 4 months against the city of Hendersonville. Well, like the other whistleblower, he claims the public works boss retaliated against him because he raised safety concerns. With his wife by his side, Robert Cox talks about how he loved working at Hendersonville Public Works and how he wasn't afraid to speak up about safety issues affecting the public.
It was a nightmare some days, just, waiting to see what the next thing was going to be.
Cox says when he tried to report safety violations, his superior accused him of having a bad attitude. He's claiming in his whistleblower lawsuit that superior got hired because of her intimate relationship with the boss, Public Works Director Jerry Horton.
There's a couple unsafe situations, especially when she's operating the equipment. She has no experience. I trained her on several pieces of the equipment there. She actually pointed at one of them and said, "What's that called?" "Oh, that's a track hoe."
The lawsuit says the woman admitted the boss assisted her in completing the job application and instructed another supervisor to alter her scores on an interview survey.
He helped change the scoring on her application so she can get the job.
The more Cox reported safety issues, the more she allegedly complained to Horton, and the more retaliation Cox says he got from Horton. Like when Cox kept reminding the woman to latch this big clamp on Public Works trailers.
She would all the time forget to couple that. You hit a bump, it just pops off and then goes away. Hits a car, hits a person, runs into a house. And more than a couple times, I went behind her and put that latch back down.
Cox's attorney also represents Lauren Perdue, who's simultaneously suing the city, saying he was fired for reporting bald tires and other safety hazards.
Now you have a second lawsuit with another employee that was terminated where there are different worker safety hazards being reported. There is a problem.
Cox tried to file a grievance, but says Horton intimidated him to keep him from doing so.
He threatened to fire me if I turned a grievance in.
That was in the meeting with the human resource manager.
Yeah.
Who else do you go to? The mayor? His friend? You put the grievance back in your pocket.
The city of Hendersonville declined to comment on this second whistleblower lawsuit. City Alderman Mark Skidmore, who chairs the Public Works Committee, is investigating 2 firings right now, 3 demotions, 2 suspensions, 1 forced resignation, and another voluntary resignation, all in the last 9 months. No trial date is set for Cox's wrongful termination suit. Lauren Perdue's trial is set for September.